Hello, everybody. Dr. F. Scott Field here, and I'd like to introduce you to our newest sponsor. The NPTE Final Frontier is the review course that I wish was around when I took the board exam. For those of you who know my story, it took me a handful of times to pass that exam, and quite frankly, I really wish I had an exam review course around, just like the NPTE Final Frontier. Check out their website, npteff.com, and use the code HET at checkout for 10% off to all of our listeners and fans.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Healthcare Education Transformation Podcast. I am your host, Dr. Dawn Brown, and I am bringing you another Teach Me Something Tuesday. Today, we are going to talk about finding your motivation during the physical therapy education process. Let's be honest, being a physical therapy student is challenging. And although I graduated from a physical therapy program ages ago, as a Doctor of Physical Therapy program faculty member, I am cognizant of the stress my DPT students go through daily as they navigate the academic space as doctoral level students. To motivate my students, I frequently tell them to not let fear, complacency, or the negative opinions of others to interfere with their success. However, it still may be hard for my students and even you to find your motivation at times and trust the process of your physical therapy education. But you need to dig deep to find your motivation and to keep it during your 2 to 3 years in your physical therapy program. Digging deep means finding and regularly focusing on your why. Why did you want to become a physical therapist? Why did you choose your particular physical therapy program? When you recognize your why, how you navigate the physical therapy education process becomes clearer. The course sequences, the assignments, the quizzes and exams, and the outcome, which is the grade or your aha moment related to a new concept, will follow suit. Motivation to succeed may follow two paths: intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation is your internal drive. It is your interest and sheer enjoyment in the task itself. Related to you as a physical therapy student, it is your enjoyment of acquiring new physical therapy concepts, such as knowledge and skill, and applying them to actual patients during your clinical experiences. Extrinsic motivation is an external factor, such as extra credit or receiving an A on an exam after a long night of studying. While both types of motivation are essential to your success as a student physical therapist, it is the intrinsic motivation that sustains you. Extrinsic motivators, like grades, are good at keeping your behavior going, such as studying to try to keep receiving those good grades. But in the long run, it won't sustain you. Intrinsic motivators are what are needed to keep your behavior, which is your learning and your studying, strong and fresh, even beyond physical therapy school, because after all, we are lifelong learners. So remember to focus on the why, your purpose, the reason why you're a student physical therapist at your institution, before you focus on the how, which is the process, to achieve the what, which are the results, your ultimate graduation. Doing this will allow you to stay motivated as a physical therapy student and keep your passion, especially when times get rough. I hope that this information on finding your motivation during the physical therapy education process was helpful, and we will see you on the next Teach Me Something Tuesday.